Lizette Wanzer, second prize flash fiction.
So I'm reading a piece of flash fiction that the whole story came to me on a bus ride home. And of course I was caught on the bus without anything to write on or with, so I couldn't get home fast enough to go ahead and get this down and then start tweaking it. This is called Gills. He could not remember how to surface. The water folded over Daquan's head as he sank, plumb true. Strength leached from his body. His limbs flopped like dead fins, lesson in memory a decade removed. Crawl, breaststroke, back float. Swimming was supposed to be like bicycling, never forgotten. For bicycling, it was true. Just last week, he had straddled Miguel's 10-speed Diamondback at the senior graduation party, skimmed off like a pro past lawns, trees, fences, curbed cars. No hands-ease, despite not having ridden since third grade. The water grew cooler as Daquan descended, but no bubbles yet. He was not losing air. His panic thrummed a covert ostinato, but his lungs did not explode. In fact, they had ample oxygen. His dark braids fanned in a demi-wheel like spin-cycle flannel. Submerged, he did not feel wet, in exactly the way a fetus, he reasoned, must not feel wet until its birth. The lake was quiet but not silent. He could not say he heard anything. How would grandfather get the news? By phone, ringing at midnight? Uniformed officers at his trailer's front door, somber, caps in hand? A bright fish arced upwards, striped dorsal fin veiling its wake. Daquan wore black denim cutoffs, his white tee still on the dock. The image poured in. Brentwood High track and field shirt crumpled between two curving deck chairs. Straw hat with frayed brim, sunglasses reflecting a capsized view of the sky. The clouds lathered faces. He had believed. He had leaped. He and grandfather had lunched well at the trailer. Chicken thighs, oregano and thyme, dill, cilantro, prunes, radio, Paul Anka's venturous voice, swing-top waste bin, red sponge on the double sink, stink of cigar ashes, eucalyptus gel. Daquan curled around the sun column. A dark prawn gazed above at the glory of the sun shaft, mouth in a beatific ring like the boy choir singers at First Baptist singing Veni Sponsor Christi, saintly O's on every face at the last note. He tasted only temperature, cold. But no bubbles yet. How would grandfather know how beautiful this had been? That this journey had not been all kicking and gasps, flailing and spasm? A second fish, emerald, nuzzled Daquan's shoulder, met his eyes. Two more grazed his knees, elbows. He was of interest then, an object of fascination. He saw another fish, then another, a spectral train of them rising to meet him, the water complexioned with chromatic scales so that he could not tell whether they were only rising or he only sinking. They carpeted him with their specular bodies. Had it been possible, he would have laughed. Still, no bubbles yet. That was something. He wished grandfather could know. Thank you.